Alright, cool. Hello everybody and welcome to the play. I was going to start this game on Monday, but I have several hours to spare before I do my show. So, I'm going to start on Evoland 2 today. What's the full title? Maybe it'll show it. Good old arcade, hard but fair. Enjoy the adventure. Hardcore challenge, you don't want that. Good question. Hard but fair. Good old arcade. Let's try that mode. This is quite a longer one from what I have seen. So I think it's called like Evoland 2, a slight case of time continuum disorder or something like that. It's a silly long title. Hello, G. We're going to begin your daily physical training session. When you hear the buzzer, move to the right. Congratulations, G. On with the exercises. When you hear the buzzer, move to the left. Well done, G. Now look around you, up at the ceiling and down at the floor. There you go. Very good. You should now feel the overwhelming urge to leave this room. Perfect, G. Very good. Now you know that the world is not limited to a single room. Look farther. I will, thank you. Excellent, G. As you can see, the scrubs are blocking your way. You should feel an irrational desire to chop them down with the sword we've provided. Blah. Oh, good. I appreciate that they give you the full, like, sweeping strike right off. In the first game, they, with their Zelda references, you only had just, cardinal directions in this mode. Though I think eventually you evolved to, swipe, especially in 3D. Congratulations! You are quite pleased to have chopped down those scrubs. As a reward, while we will put on some relaxing music. Good! You appreciate this music. Are you telling me what I think? Continue on your way, G. That's twice that they've assumed my thoughts. What? Oops, our apologies. A computing error. In short, fight! Okay, so I'm basically in Portal right now. Sounds like some kind of director making me play games. Nicely done, G. You're pleased with your fight. Am I now? So this is him? He passed all the tests with flying colors. Yes, he's just right for the task we'll be entrusting to him. I certainly hope you're right. A single misstep could bring about the end of time itself. Rest assured, Professor. We've checked and double-checked. Everything will proceed as planned. Good. Then we'll be able to activate the machine. Make the necessary preparations. Yes, Professor. You're just gonna leave me here? Okay. I guess there's no way out but the way you're going, so it doesn't matter. Oh, hello. A long time ago, the Magi civilization had discovered great secrets. No one knows how exactly, but it disappeared soon after that, marking the beginning of a new era. In year 950, humans and demons fought a merciless war. The human empire won at great cost. Ooh, nice statue. 50 years later, the city of Genova is preparing at the remembrance ceremony of the victory. So good, I'm glad they have an original story. But not everything is as peaceful as it seems. Like the first one was all just homage after homage. This one seems to be branching into its own writing, and that's appreciated. Oh, you're awake? Are you feeling better? My father found you passed out deep in the forest. I am going to move my head over here. Over that way. That way. It's easier to read the text boxes. You don't remember anything? Not even your name? Maybe if you wandered around the forest, that would help jog your memory. By the way, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Fina. Yeah, let's go with that. I hope you remember everything quickly. I hope visiting the forest where my father found you will help you remember everything. A fire. Must be nice in winter. A bed. There's probably something more interesting to look at. A chest. The chest contains beautiful green adventurer costume. No way you could wear that. You would look ridiculous. This chest could probably be opened if the developers of this game had time to code it. Alchemy instruments, mushrooms, and butterflies. Who could use that? A nice pot that must contain a lot of interesting things, but you can't open it. All right. Oh, I like your wolf hat. Finrost. You're the young man I found in the forest, aren't you? Fina's been worried about you. Be sure to thank you when you get the chance. If you wish to go into the forest, take the path that crosses the bridge and make your way north. But you do well to get yourself a weapon before you head out. Okay. At the bottom of the well, you make out the remains of an adventurer. Who would be dumb enough to go down a well? Many an adventure calls for it. Normally, I'd be out for a stroll in the forest around this time, but a bunch of monsters appeared there recently. In fact, that was right after Finrost brought you here. They attacked you, didn't they? I heard that pirates are camped out on the Cursed Isle. So far, they've only attacked boats belonging to the Sierra traders. Rumor has it that their leader is a giant with a crazy big mustache. I have a thing for mustaches. Have you heard of the sylphs? They're strange beings that exist out of time. Some say that a sylph lived in these parts long ago. What might have happened to her? I'm sure we'll find out soon. The call to adventure is probably going to include the sylph. That's my guess. Like Final Fantasy III with a crystal. This door is closed. Or, yeah, I don't know. That's my guess. So how's everybody doing this morning? Afternoon, actually. Yeah. It's almost 12:30. Where I am. Ugh, this village is so boring. I would have loved to live in the time of Emperor Lothair. Who knows? Maybe I could have been a general in his army and fought demons. In. Out. Where's the out? Maybe there's an outhouse behind the inn. Ooh. Don't you dare tell Fina this, but I'm kind of jealous of her. I mean, she's the chief's daughter, and she's so sweet and full of life, and apparently she has magical powers? Although her whole family is a little off. Ooh. Yeah, what a nice day to fish in peace, with nobody around to bug me. Well, almost nobody. Alright, let's go get a sword. Ooh, treasure. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. They're all empty, I'm sure. Oh, never mind. Oh, whoops. It's really too heavy. You shouldn't have skipped leg day. It contains the mighty armor. Too heavy, though. It's empty. The Merchants Illuminati of Genova. The Merchants Illuminati of Genova by Dr. T. Conspiracy. Welcome to Everything Under the Sun. Here you'll find everything under the sun. Except, I don't have anything to sell at the moment. The road to the Empire's castle was blocked by a rock slide. It'll probably be a few more days before they clear it out. Yes, I know! Another rock slide! It's like they happen every other day. Are you looking for a weapon to go out into the forest? There may be one in the old house northeast of the village, but it's been abandoned since... I'd rather not talk about it for now. Try to track down the old man Pole. He's got the key. But watch yourself. He's not the most easygoing sort, especially if you bother him while he's fishing. Hello, old man Pole. What? The key to the old house? I might have it, or not. Depends. How about you do me a favor in return? Okay. See, I have this fish-related issue I can't seem to solve. Maybe a young fella like yourself can help me out. Are we gonna start our adventure with a fishing minigame? A la, Twilight Princess? Yep. Oh god, this is totally a Professor Layton puzzle. Number 1, fishing rods. My fishing rods are all tangled up. I can't tell one from the other. Each time they cross, follow the line that goes left or right. Which rod should I use to catch that fish? Okay. Alright, number 4. It's totally Professor Layton. Thanks for helping me out. Let me give you this old key. It's no good to me anyway. You got the key to the old house. User guide. Insert in the lock of appropriate door, then turn. Thanks, old man Pole. Makes me want to play Professor Layton. Professor! Not this one. Gotta be this big one up here, where the sylph girl is. The girl who speaks of the sylph. Hello. Key to the old house. Hello. You found 5 money. An old crumbling chest. Yeah, you got an old sword. Here's hoping it doesn't shatter on the first blow. What? Oh, slimes. Blarf. Little goobers. Alright. So far, the controls feel smoother than the first game. I guess you can consider the first one a tutorial or like an idea of what's to come. I like the visuals. It makes me think a lot of Stardew Valley, which I haven't played, but still, that's what it looks like. The war against the demons ended 50 years ago, with the Empire victorious. We've had peace ever since, but you never know. Best keep running to stay in shape. Oh, you're still around? Fina was looking for you. She was starting to fret, what with those monsters in the forest. Don't you worry about her, though. She can handle herself out there. And I see you found a sword. If you want to get to the forest, just follow the path that crosses the bridge and then head north. Oh. Guess that's not it. I was hoping that would open up. Blarf! Ooh, money. Money in the bushes. Hello. We're coming up on the 50th anniversary of the demon's defeat. I'm planning to wear my finest dress at the fireworks show in Genova.
I'm the evil demon king. If I catch you, I'm gonna bite you. Help me! The evil demon king's chasing me! Gah!
Hey, a person on the island. It's a bigger village than I thought. Legend has it that the Guardian lives in the forest. The place does have some very ancient ruins, but I've never run into a Guardian in there. Up north, there's the old Spellbook forest, which is usually pretty quiet. Guess we're going to Spellbook.
Slash.
And this music makes me think of, Secret of Mana. Ooh, hello. Oh, hey, Beam Reaper. Thank you so much for the bits. How are you doing today? Yeah, I definitely love this. I like the pixel artwork in this game. It's very pretty. It looks good. Prefer it to the first one. So last night, I watched the Dragon Quest movie on Netflix. Didn't know such a thing existed until I saw an article on it on Kotaku. But yeah, it's an entire movie done in the CGI Dragon Quest anime CG style, and I actually appreciated it. It has some narrative leaps here and there, so it's like, were we supposed to know something prior to this, that kind of thing. It almost feels like it might have been intended to be a series, but they ended up just making a movie out of it. Though I'm not sure about that. It could have always been intended to be a movie, but regardless of the kind of leaps in narrative here and there, I feel like they did a really good job. It feels like a movie that didn't. It feels like a video game movie that didn't compromise. Like they know who their fan base is, and they made a movie. They did a good job of making it feel like close to what the experience of playing a 70+ hour Dragon Age game feels like. Compress that into less than 2 hours. It's a full adventure. There's a lot that happens, and there were a few turns in the plot that had me taken aback. It's like, oh wow, I didn't see that coming. So there were a good couple of surprise moments, and And there's also a really good message about video games in that movie too. It's worth checking out if you have the time. It's called Dragon Quest: Your Story. I watched it with the English dub, and it was fine. The voice actors were really good, for the most part.
Gah!
Everyone did a really nice job. And
Help!
usually I can manage on my own just fine, but it just so happens that I hate mushrooms. Anyway, thanks for your help. Still can't remember your name, can you? How about I choose one for you? It would be temporary, of course, for as long as it takes you to remember it all. Right. Let's see. Your name could be Kuro. I like Kuro. He looks like a Kuro. Kuro, what a great name. So, Kuro, what do you say I help you get deep into the forest, to the spot where my father found you? It just so happens that I have this little power that could be of real use to you. And frankly, I intend to go there and find out why all those monsters appeared recently. So shall we? Of course. Yay, a party! Fina has joined the team. Finally. Well, perfect. Now that we're a team, we're gonna have to work together. For example, those thorny bushes there. You won't be able to cut them down by yourself or clear the way. But with my help, and by focusing, you should be able to do it. Try focusing, and I'll come help you. Alright, how to focus? Hocus pocus. Focus. Oh, cool. Cool. See, good thing I was here. Still, that really tuckered me out. Once you called on me, I'll need to rest for a bit before starting again. Feel free to ask just the same, because I'm glad to help you out, Kuro. So just like a sword charge. Ah, save point. Boop, boop, boop. Get him, Fina! Nice. You can cut through several enemies at once.
Yeah!
Yeah! Level up. Kuro's reached level 2. Nice.
Stat boosts. They're so nutty.
Ow. Little dingus. What are you? Are you a stone? Grrr, a living stone. Livingston. I should probably go to the right first. Looks like there's something over there. Oh, a treasure. Ouch. You got green goop. Ugh, it's sticky.
Oh, no, it's sticky.
Nice. Oh, cool. There's our inventory. Oh, cool. You can change the difficulty anytime. That's appreciated. Wow. We made it. This is the spot where my dad found you. Careful! I see some demons in the clearing. What could they be doing here? Let's hide. They don't look friendly. Oh no. You're Vati.
Is that it? Cherry, are you sure that's really,
Megalith? Megalith.
Professor Jiro's writings are
Unambiguous.
If we activate this Megalith, we'll be able to tap into great amounts of Magi energy.
It's a Megalith, all right. I saw one just like it years ago, but that one was broken. We absolutely need the energy from this Megalith.
According to Professor Jiro's records, the energy within the Forest Guardian would be enough to trigger it. The Guardian's been long dormant, so it must be in a weakened state. We should have no trouble whatsoever defeating it.
Soon, I will have my revenge on those wretched humans. Prepare to summon the Guardian.
Kuro, this is awful! If they wake the Forest Guardian, it might attack my village. We've got to do something. You think we should stop them?
Yeah.
It's risky. We might be better off warning somebody. But there's no time. The Guardian! Oh, it's a happy tree. It's awake!
Watch out! It's more powerful than we anticipated. Let the thing wear itself out, destroying the village. We'll return afterwards and finish it off.
Oh no. Oh no, Kuro! If you don't do anything, it'll attack my village. We have to try to stop it before it's too late. I knew I could count on you. I'll help out. Just don't do anything rash, okay?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, that was easy. Just take my sweet time. Oop!
Ah!
There you go. Brap, brap. Uh-oh. Not quite. There you go.
Flawless victory.
Ooh!
Level up.
The Megalith is shining. I've never seen it do that. Is that what those demons were talking about? Oh. There's something written on here. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet. It's glowing! What the heck?
What?
We're in the past.
What? What the heck happened? I feel different, less detailed? How about you, Kuro? Same? Now, where are we? It's a bit like Spellbook Forest, but there's something different about it. Could be my imagination, though. Either way, those demons put my village at risk. We've got to head there now and warn everyone. Think you can find the path again? All right, I trust you. Let's get going. Oh, no! Oh. Oh, it's a rock. Can't push the rock. You're a squirrel. Whoa!
Okay.
I'm gonna take your money. You got a star. You collected a starry star.
looks like there are charges for this move. So far, we only get one charge, but I'm sure she'll level up eventually. Or gain a new magic. I guess we'll see.
Oh, roll that log.
Ow!
Ow.
Ooh. Seems to be something here. Maybe eventually we'll get the ability to burn these bushes or something. I don't know. We'll see. Doodly doo doo doo. Doodly doodly doo doo. Doodly doodly doo doo. Doodly doodly doo doo. Doodly doodly doo doo.
Bye, monsters.
Shortcut for the future. Do 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 do. This is an area we haven't been to. All right. Back to the village. Oh no, it's not even a village yet. It's just a clearing. Garr. What the hecky? Huh?
Whoa! My village! Where is it? My father! My friends! They're all gone! We need to keep our cool. There's gotta be a logical explanation. My dad always told me everything had a logical explanation. I sure hope he was right about that. It's like my village never existed. Kuro, do you have any idea what could have happened?
Yes.
Oh, really? Well, that's reassuring. This must be connected to our fight with the Guardian. Maybe they took shelter in the mountains? Let's go there now. I'm sure everyone's safe and sound.
No follow-up on that question. Alright. Let's go to the mountains. Hello.
Ah, Ben Rost.
Well, what do you know? We don't get many visitors around here. You're trying to escape the war, right?
No.
Well then, you must be running from something else. You've got nothing to fear here. We're far from all the mayhem. Anyway, that's why you decided to stick around.
Weird. He reminds me of my father a bit. He's not from my village in any case. And he doesn't seem to know why it disappeared. Psst, Kuro, don't pay too much attention to him. The war ended a long time ago. My guess he's off his rocker a bit.
Grizzly Pass. Grr.
Ah, bears.
Ow! A grr.
Sorry, bars. Okay. Oh, whoops.
Whoops.
Ow!
Come on. Ooh, level up. Good.
Ow!
This way then. Nope. And the way we came. Yep. Is that the ticket? Seems to be. Seems to be. Wait till they line up. Bam! Haha. There. It's completely rusted. It would take at least a good smack for it to budge. Whack. Smack, smack, smack. There you go. I see. Well, we did knock it down, didn't we?
Ow!
My bar.
Sometimes you eat the bar, and sometimes, well, it eats you.
Ah, okay.
Ow!
There's one. Perfect. Oh. Ow. Ow. Ooh. Come on. 2 and 1. All right. Woohoo! Windbags. Barf. Oh, okay, so you can hit him with your sword. Oh, come on. Oh, perfect. Oh, good. It didn't hit me. I can go now. Oh, it's a big old mammoth. Look, Kuro, a mammoth. I thought they'd all gone extinct because of global warming. Anyway, this one's blocking our way forward. Ah, I know. I'll use the bracelet of great strength I bought from a trader the other day. I'll shove the mammoth off the path in no time. I think you were ripped off. It's not working. Could it be that trader sold me a dud bracelet with no magic at all? If I find him, oh, he's gonna wish he never met me. Well, I'm fresh out of ideas. I'll leave the problem in your hands, Kuro.
Hey, buddy.
There we go.
Mammoth puzzles. Okay. Well, alrighty. Do. Is it a ingredient or a star? Ooh. Oricon ore, an exceedingly rare ore used to make powerful gear. Oricon. I see.
Ow!
Huh. Well. Not gonna go that way. Huh. Oh, maybe can I go through the wall? Yes, I can. That's lovely. Okay. Okay. Have to push you back. And then I have to push this guy from the other side of that wall. That's the key. There. Okay. You first. Oh, we gotta put 3 of them's there. Okay. Alright. Let's get this puzzle started. Let's move you out of the way, too.
Go on. Come on, get.
Okay, not quite what I had in mind. Well, now how am I supposed to get down there? Is there a way to reset this puzzle? Yes, there is. All right. All right. Well, don't want to put one right here right now. Not right here, not right now. We can't get that guy down in this area, can we? Nope, it's just these 3 that we have to work with. Alright. Okay. Alright, got it. Sort of, yes. Yes, got it.
I have it now. Oh, yeah. Wham. Oh, yeah. Ow. You stink butt. Sometimes I can't get you for some reason. Grab her.
Grab her!
Retreat!
Don't let her escape!
That poor girl seems to be having a rough day. Think we should give her a hand, Kuro?
Okay.
Okay, let's do this. Who are you? Do I know you? Did Professor Jiro send you?
No.
I'll never go back to his lab. We don't know of any Professor Jiro. Let us help. Let me go. All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Catch her! But be careful, the Colonel wants her alive!
Sorry, soldiers. To kick your butts for some reason.
Ah! Oh my god!
I could show you some hearts right now. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Ah! Oh gosh. Oh, a heart. I'll have that one. There we go.
What is going on here?
Where is the girl?
Ah! General, why? Leave me alone.
I'm dead.
Who are these people?
They attacked us as we were trying to approach the target, Colonel.
I did warn you not to frighten her away. Where is she?
She got away, Colonel.
Keep looking. And take those other two in the palace. I'll question them later.
Yes, sir!
Oh boy.
Kuro? Kuro? Get up! Ah, finally awake, are you? Yes. I still don't know where we are, but I'm getting worried. I'm afraid it'll take a while to get back to my father. I mean, look, they threw us in prison. This place is just filthy. You'd think we were sent back 50 years ago during the golden age of the Empire. Anyway, it keeps getting harder to explain all this logically. Hey, look! The soldier who brought us water forgot to close the door again. We're pretty lucky, huh? Indeed we are. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? No. Doody-doo. We're gonna escape. We're gonna escape. I'm sure you'll manage just fine. They took your sword, but all you need to do is avoid the soldiers. You can't solve everything with violence, you know. Ever the chatterbox, this one. I'm counting on you to get us out of this hellhole. Oh, hello. Ah! Meow, meow. I'm in the shadows. You can't see me because I'm in the shadows. Oh. Alright. I'll wait for you to come back. Cool. Well, come on then, soldier. Ooh. Where you going? Okay. Yeah. Seriously, Kuro, what exactly are you doing? Don't tell me you actually think you can get past the guards by hiding under that box. Sometimes I wonder how you come up with ideas like that. Well, alright, if you insist, go ahead and try. Just don't say I didn't warn you. Immediately back to myself. Or to the save point. No, 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 no. My effects? Oh, it's a star. Okay. Ah! What the heck? Okay. Well. Must be missing some from here then. Hello. I'm just a box. Yeah, bring me further. That's smart. Okay, so you just had to get a little bit further from their line of sight. Oh, what the butts? No, sir. Ah! I'm just a box. Just a box. Ignore the box. Whoa. Oh. Treasure! Ooh! Oh! I'm just a box. I'm just a box. Be the box. Hey. So are you getting the feel of the place? Sometimes the doors are left open, but that doesn't mean anything. Without the password, there's no way to escape. I'd come up with a perfect trick, tattoo the entire prison layout on my back, but I never could get a hold of a mirror to read it. Ah! No, 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 no. That's how we get there. Okay, I'll admit it. You were right about the box thing. It was a good idea after all. But how was I supposed to know those soldiers would be so scripted? No, that's not the word I had in mind. so incapable of noticing a box that's moving around right in front of them. Well, anyway, nice job. I hope the next floor is simple. Burp. Oh. Hello. How did that song go again? Oh yeah. Sir Robert heads west. Sir Robert is the best. I forget how it ends. Sir Robert. Bravely bold Sir Robert. Robert! The Magi used a very old numbering system where the letter C represented 100. Okay. Good to know. Hello. Tunneling out, eh? Phew. Another mile to go. If only I knew the whole password, I wouldn't have to dig like this. All I know is it contains the word broccoli. Broccoli. Chopping broccoli. Oh no! Hey Kuro, it smells a lot nicer here. And it's a little cleaner too. I'm positive we're getting close to the exit. By the way, what's the deal with the password? Maybe some other prisoners know about it? Everybody knows the last part of the password. Everybody? Everybody living now.
Anyone trying to come through this door must give the password. What vegetable do my kids love? Broccoli.
In the song, Sir Robert is the best. Well, gotta be this, because it rhymes. Defeated all the rest. If I count to CIV, that's 104. What do I get?
Which fate do you choose?
Love? Incorrect password.
A prisoner is attempting to escape.
I don't know what that last fate would be. Must have missed someone, but I think I got the other ones. Let's try that again. I'm gonna force my way through.
Death. Password accepted. You may pass. Word.
I'm already out. Leave me alone. Yay.
Ah! Breakfast. Oh no! Uh-oh!
Just put me right over there. I don't mind. Turn around. Oh. What?
No. Cheater.
He's already there. Well, I guess we gotta wait for him to go that way, huh?
Oh no!
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, soldier guy. Treasure. Can I talk to you? No.
Brr. Brr.
Oh.
Going deeper.
Yeah. Okay.
way, huh? Take your time. Doodle-dee-doo. Okay. No, you don't. I won't allow it. Ah! Oh. One of the prison doors open. I bet it's the treasure door. But it'd be quicker if I let them capture me and send me to the last save point. But I'm gonna try to make it out without doing that. Oh no! Uh-oh. I don't think so. I don't believe I'll let you do that. Get your face out of here. Open sesame. There it is. May I have my stuff now? Oh, it's a star. Alright. A shiny collectible. Oh, there's my stuff. You got an old sword. Here's hoping it doesn't shatter on the first blow. Nope. Oh, right into an arena, huh? Phew! We're out of jail. Where did we end up this time? And here are our first challengers! Go on, don't be shy. Come forward, please. Welcome to the Great Colosseum! Where every day the mightiest fighters go up against ferocious beasts. Please settle down while I present the contenders. As I was saying, today on my left, very young but very powerful fighters, filled with youthful zest and unbelievable potential. Please welcome... Hey, what's your name? What's your name again? Don't give him your real name. That might cause trouble. So, your name? Solid Snail. Mega Clink. Super Mario. Wonder Man. Dexterminator. Super Mario. Seriously? Please welcome the incredible, the amazing, the extraordinary Super Mario! So tell me, Super Mario, are you in top form today? Sure. Terrific! Super Mario expects a crushing victory. He's gonna turn his opponent into Wolverine food. Aha! And I'm being told that Super Mario's first opponent has just arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, with a thunderous round of applause, the great, the magnificent, the also extraordinary, Manimal! It's a man with animals. Manimal is the greatest, the bravest, the, hairiest bear tamer in the whole empire. He's trained his wild bears to attack any target he points to. So, tell me, Manimal, what is your secret?
I use a special keyword to tell my bears to attack. A keyword,
you say? That's terrific! And what is the keyword exactly?
Well, I look my bear straight in the eyes and say, "Get him!" And they attack.
Get him!
Uh-oh! Ah! Looks like Manimal has had a slight accident.
Miss, we have every reason to believe that you meddled in this fight before it even began. In accordance with Article 13B, Paragraph G, you are hereby disqualified. Super Mario will fight Manimal's bears on his own. Because yes, ladies and gentlemen, the fight will go on! Miss, please return to your dressing room until the fight is over.
Looks like you'll have to manage without me on this one, Super Mario. Don't do anything rash. Those bears look downright vicious.
Now, without further ado, this fight is on!
Oh, it's on.
Bar, bar, bar. Bar, 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 bar.
Ow.
Bar. Ah. Ah! Well, that's the end of that. And it's an overwhelming victory for Super Mario. But let's not dwell on the past. Here comes the second fight of the day. Hailing from the depths of Malachor Woods, master of Eastern martial arts, admittedly small but decidedly tough, the fantastic, the nimble, the extraordinary Ninja Squirrels. Oh, it seems that... Terrific! Ninja Squirrels! And without further ado, let the fighting begin! Ah!
Can you throw those little things very well? Sure I can.
Yeah!
Ouch. All right.
Forest dwelling ninja squirrels, forest dwelling ninja squirrels. And another resounding victory for Super Mario! Super Mario, just between us, where do you get your phenomenal strength from?
From love, from the Magi, from myself. What strength?
Really? Terrific! However, that will certainly not be enough to impress your next opponent. But before introducing him, I have a big announcement. The Emperor himself insisted on seeing the next fight in person. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for His Majesty Emperor Lothair. So, Colonel, that must be the young man you spoke of.
Yes, Your Excellency, that is indeed him. Super Mario, if I heard correctly. He's the one who helped the girl escape.
I see. Yet, I made it clear she was not to be harmed in any way. Professor Jiro needs her.
We tried to intercept her without injuring her, Your Greatness, but her powers, however weakened, are still strong enough to push back my men.
Find her. I'm counting on you, Colonel.
Yes, Your Highness.
And on your end, Great Magus, how is the battle progressing?
We
We've taken Main Bridge, Your Highness. The Demon King is hiding somewhere north and is trying to rally his forces. We have a plan to find his camp, and will then be poised to attack Demonia. However, if you were to approve the use of all means at our disposal, it would be quickly settled.
I suppose you're referring to the new weapon that Professor Jiro developed?
Yes, Your Majesty. If you agreed to use it, I'm certain the war would be won and the demons defeated in no time.
I will consider it, Great Magus. As it is, this war is a dreadful business. Let us try to end it quickly and cleanly. If the Colonel's reports are reliable, more conventional means should suffice.
As Your Majesty wills it, so shall it be done.
I will make sure Professor Jiro is notified. His weapon will remain in his laboratory for the time being. But if the situation deteriorates, I will reconsider the issue.
Understood, Your Majesty. If you would please excuse me.
He's hiding something from me, I'm sure of it. Now, let's see this fight. Some say that a very powerful demon has been captured by the Great Magus' sorcerers. But not before he killed several of them, which is a feat in itself. And without further ado, here is our next fighter. Hailing from the northern steppes. Stronger than any other human alive. As ferocious as a raging beast. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Menos. Sounds like he's gonna become an ally. Menos, the daunting demon. Menos, anything to say before this fight that's sure to be unbelievably bloody? I cannot die here. Oh, terrific! Oh my! Hold on. I hope I haven't been peeking too much! And with that outstanding speech, let the fight begin! Ah, Meadows! Okay. Is that how it's gonna be? Blarf, blarf. Blarf. Come on. Do your thing, Meadows. Ow. Ow! That one hurt. You're done. You're done. You're strong. You've earned my respect, but I cannot die here. Might I ask you to escape with me? I know of a passage that leads outside the Colosseum, but alone I cannot flee the city. So what say you? Yeah. No time to lose. Come!
What if I want to go to the right?
Oh, what do you have to say, buddy?
You're really going to leave me here, all by myself?
Nope, can't go that way.
Where are you going? Oh, where are you going?
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Well, there goes your entertainment. Here we are. We should be able to reach the cellar. Remove yourself from my path, Super Mario. See you shortly.
gaining an ally in an arena setting, and then being called your fighter name by that ally, and one of those name options being Super Mario. Definitely a Thousand Year Door reference. You got gravity, rather dangerous. The mighty will fall.
Oh boy!
Are you all right? No broken bones, I hope? We find ourselves beneath Genova, the capital city of the Empire. We should be able to escape from here.
Oh? Sorry. I said I was sorry, okay? Fine, if you want to be that way, get by on your own. What are you doing?
Gravity prevents us from leaving. I'm afraid we're stuck here. 'Tis a rather sad ending. Never to see my son again.
So, do you need me after all? Yes. Just as I thought. Well, let's see. This wall is pretty high. How about we try this? Jumping. Go on, it's actually quite simple.
Indeed, it was not that difficult.
Your turn, Kuro. Whop! Can you forgive me for earlier? It's just that I was afraid you'd leave me all alone. You know, Kuro, I think we're lost in a time that's not our own. I'm starting to feel really scared. Do you think we'll be able to get back to home one day? Yes. I wish I was as optimistic as you. For now, we have no choice. We must go on.
Then let us do that.
Nice.
Much obliged. With your help, I'll once again see my son. These boulders blocking our way may look impassable, but with our powers combined, we should be able to break them. Focus now to call on me.
Oh, I see. Sweet.
Yeah. Cool.
Ooh, sweet, I got beam swords. Sword beams.
In this mode. Ah! Doesn't have to be full health either.
Oh. Hmm. Ow! Doody ow. Owie, ow, 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 ow. Ow.
No, sir?
Ow!
Okay. Yes, sir, I guess.
Ooh, it's a star.
Ah! Ah!
I wonder if minnows can take them out. Let's try it. These two. Yeah. Yeah. An ingredient? I'm gonna. Oh, it's just another star. Okay. Yay! Level up. Good. Good stuff. Yeah, okay. Guess I'll save first. Ouch. Ow. Ow. What the butts? What was I getting hurt by? These guys are offering a lot of experience. That's nice. Ow. Okay. Oh, it's because I couldn't breathe. No wonder.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, butt. Butt. Appreciate that they let you keep your experience points. I'm about to gain another level, looks like. Take advantage of the airy areas. Ow. Butthole. There we go. That worked. Wow! You got the key to the sewers. Gives off a fragrant bouquet of dead rat. You will make me think of Lost Vikings. There's one. Ooh. Can't get over there now. Not at the moment. Yeah, level up. Okay. That's good too. Yeah. Super Mario. Hello, that looks like a suspicious wall. I can't get up there. I'm jumping. Alright. Maybe it isn't. It's odd looking though. Alright. Bloop. Now. What's all this about? Hello. Maybe a star? Ooh, you got some red goop. Would you say that's alive? Ah! Ah! Well, doo-doo. Do I still get to keep the goop? Yeah, I get to keep it. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah. No!
Okay, cool. How about like trilobites?
Ow!
Trilobots. Can I look down? I guess I'll try. No, I can't go down there. Oh boy. There we go. Ouch. Level up time, almost level up time. What happens if you level up on the fence? Yeah, nothing. Okay, cool. It's a nice big level too. Hearty stat boosts. Okay. I'm gonna fall. Then come back over.
Ah!
Ouch. Bet it's a star. Oh no. Oricon. Ow. Ouch. Ah! This section is like spelunky. Oh gosh. Give me a second, little platforms. Okay, that's... There we go. Ooh, there's our key. It gives off a fragrant bouquet of dead rat. Yummy. Gross. Ooh. Oh, come on. Do 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 ba do do do. Do 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 do. Probably supposed to just go up, but yeah. Wanted to see if there were any treasures. And there were. That one. Green goo. Ugh, it's sticky. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. There's another key. What's going on? Alright. Ah, finally, we're in the open air. It even smells like cake out here. Come to think of it, I've hardly had a bite to eat since we started what was supposed to be a quick stroll. That cake smell makes my tummy rumble, Kuro. Aren't you hungry too?
Yes!
Great, then let's find an inn. I could eat like a horse.
I too would be amenable to a little rest. But we should stay discreet. The city gates are closed due to the war. We shall have to devise a plan to get us out of this bind. An inn would certainly be a good place to obtain information. My people are more at risk with each hour we waste.
That settles it then. We're gonna eat.
The body needs strength in order to fight.
Can't you just say that you're hungry, Minos?
I'm hungry.
Ah, there we go. You just have to be honest about your feelings, and life immediately gets easier. If we're going to continue this adventure together, we have to be honest with each other. Right, Kuro? Let's go.
I'm hungry, Super Mario. Let's gather our strength and find information.
My son just loves the Colosseum. I wish he were more interested in the hard facts of life, like doing housework, cooking, working to survive. But he'll never have time to learn about that when he's all grown up. But he'll have time to worry about that when he's all grown up. Better let him dream for now. I know we don't have much money, but Mommy works hard to have enough to take me to see the fights. At the Colosseum, my Mommy's super cool. Who's your favorite fighter? I'm so scared of Minos and Minos the Exterminator. I get nightmares sometimes. But don't tell my Mommy, okay? She wouldn't want to take me to the Colosseum no more. Minos, come say hi. Nope. Is this the inn? My mom and dad, they're really, really rich. That kind of makes me a princess, right? I'm gonna ask for a pony for my birthday. And also 5 new dolls. Whenever I start crying, they give me whatever I want anyway. Ugh. A lovely collection of bathrobes from a number of luxury hotels. Ooh, looks like maybe a weapon shop. Oh, it's a restaurant. Today's menu: starter, crunchy salad topped with 6-legged critters. Main dish: small rat stewed in its own dubious juices. Dessert: cook hair pie. Gross. Today's special: beef cartilage big wok with a side of rot-proof fries. Enjoy your meal. Welcome to Wokdonald's. We haven't started serving food yet. Stop by later. Good old Wokdonald's. You like to sleep? For you, that'll be 50G for the night. How's that sound? It's your loss. I thought I said yes. What? Okay. You're killing me here, Small. Okay. Welcome to the Riverette Inn. Enjoy your homebrewed beer, guaranteed frothless every time. Sample one of our home-cooked meals, fresh from yesterday or even last week. Sleep in our beds with fresh sheets changed less than a month ago. Have a most pleasant stay. After that pitch, I seriously deserve a raise. Hello. Hee. You wish to bring something in? Or out of the city? Hee. With reduced transit charges, of course. Ask Mr. Mudwell. He's in the inner courtyard.
Well, okay. Good to know, I guess.
Mr. Mudwell. Are you looking to leave the city? I should be able to arrange that for you. Got some chicken feed for me? You know, clams, moolah, something to smoothen our relations. Not that I don't trust you, but a little collateral never hurts. Kuro, I don't like the looks of this guy. I don't think it's such a great idea to deal with him.
The young lady's correct, at least in theory. However, I fear we have no other choice. In the Army, we often say that the ends justify the means. I think that adage applies in the present circumstances. But I shall leave the strategizing to you, Super Mario.
So, are you interested?
Yes.
I think you and me are gonna get along just fine. How about a small deposit to facilitate our relations? Let's say around 330G to start off. Okay. Don't get your panties in a bunch. You've earned my trust now. So, here's the deal. Bring me 150 more and I'll get you out of here. Oh, you can always refuse, of course. But in that case, I'll keep your deposit. It's only natural. I'm guessing you'll accept? I suppose you don't have or no longer have the money on you. Am I mistaken? If you want to leave, it looks like you'll have to work for it. I know that ugly word. Personally, I try as often as possible to refrain from it. But at times, the ends justify the means. My assistant at the inn should be able to help you find a few odd jobs. In return, you'll have to sleep there. I know. It's no 5-star accommodation. But just think of tomorrow when you'll be free and far from the Empire. Good luck. Kuro, are you sure that was a good idea?
Super Mario, I shall never let you negotiate again.
That's a bit harsh, Minos. Although Kuro did fall for it hook, line, and sinker. But he's trying his best, and that's what really matters.
We've lost all our money. And what's more, we shall have to pay our way out of the city.
First of all, that was our money, not yours. And secondly, you don't have to worry, because I'll see to it that we get out of this horrible place. Is that okay with you, Kuro? After all, Minos and you are on the lam. Let me make myself useful and earn the money we need. Okay. Thanks for trusting me. Okay, let's get to work.
Hey,
Extorting me. You're here on behalf of Mr. Mudwell? What can I do for you, miss? I'm looking to do some work in order to pay Mr. Mudwell. Some work? Let's see. Here's the list of available positions. Let me know what jumps out at you.
Waitress at McDonald's!
Childcare. Alright. You sure you want to accept childcare? Okay. Go to the orphanage. They'll tell you what you need to know. Just remember, try not to go crazy. I'm not sure I'm gonna like this. I'm resting for a second. Oh, I do hope they leave me alone. Oh, you're the new girl? You're a lifesaver. Well, I suppose you know what to do. I'll leave you to take care of them then. Good luck. I'm free! Hi, kitties. Do you want to play? Let's play hide and seek. You're awesome, ma'am. Sweet. Yeah, too cool. You'll never find me. Oh boy.
Let's go find those children.
Doodly-doo-doo.
Doodly-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Scoodly-doo-doo-ba-doo-doo. Scooby-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Not in here. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Hello. Already? Do you have superpowers or something? Bye-bye. But I gotta collect chickens. Yeah, I think I have played this before. I've just forgotten most of it. Hello. I see you. Aw, I know you're a cheater.
You take that back.
Darn it, the sorcerers have requisitioned the library again. Since they moved into the city, it's been barely accessible. I do wonder what they're searching for in there. Regardless, all this time I've been kept from reading the next installment of the Pirate Roberts adventure series.
The Duet Pirate Roberts.
hello. My fiance went off to Maine Bridge to fight those awful demons. I'm so worried about him. What if he comes back disfigured with a scar across his beautiful face? Then kiss him on the scar.
Be a millionaire. Play to win. Open 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. Whatever. Other.
My chickens ran away, and now they've strayed across the city. What? You want to help me round them up? Okay. No way! Last time I did that, I trusted a kid all dressed in green who just screwed around. He even used my chickens to fly off the ground. Bunch of nonsense, really. My poor hens were traumatized for weeks. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of this myself. No. Phew, that's better. Alright, fine, I won't help.
That's how it's gonna be.
There you are. It's 3 kids. You're really good at this, ma'am. Guess I could go to the dungeon. Nope. Dungeon. Dungeon. Well, let's check inside the inn. Let's go in the inn. It's a rat. Squeak! Squeak, squeak. He seems happy here. Is this the teacher? Or the orphanage lady? What? A rat? Of course not. Our establishment is of the finest cleanliness. It must be a stuffed toy I left here by a child. That's the most likely explanation, isn't it? Nope, you got rats. 2 more kids. Where are they at? Every night I have the same dream. A young woman dressed in black and white in a gothic-style maid outfit comes to speak to me, and then I wake up. I would give my most treasured possession for a moment with her in real life. Ah well, another drink, innkeeper. Go to the rich person's house yet. Are you one of the kids? But I had the best hiding place ever! Yes, you were. Nope. No way am I going back in there. I hate rats. One more, where'd you go? I don't think our beloved emperor really wanted to go to war with the demons. After all, he had a good relationship. He had good relations with him. So why this war? Why now? This door is closed. Guess we haven't gone in the weapon shop. Hello. Hello, Billy. You found 3 money. You found 5 money. You found 2 money. That's not fair. Yeah, well. What you selling? Welcome to Raza's. What would you like to buy? Oh, nothing. Weapons. All the weapons and pieces of armor have been requisitioned for the war. Come back and see us when it's over. Okay. I found you all. I'll get you for that. I gotta go potty. You're so cool. Thank you, ma'am. Next time, you won't find me. Are you okay? How did it go? They were well behaved, I hope. Here we go again. But I have to say, I miss them. Here, this is for you.
Ooh, yay!
Thanks for your help. Feel free to come back.
Someday.
Oh, is it already night? What a day. It's about time I headed back to the inn. Sorry, dear, but I don't have work for you at night.
Mr. Mudwell spoke highly of you. No charge for the night. Will you be staying? Yes, I will.
Here's the list of available positions. Let me know what jumps out at you.
Waitress at McDonald's. Are you sure you want to accept the waitress at McDonald's? Yes. Go to McDonald's. They'll tell you what you need to do. Just remember, don't eat anything there.
Not what I had in mind as a kid. I always wanted to be an astronaut.
An astronaut? They have space travel in this medieval time? Today's menu, blah, blah, blah.
Welcome to McDonald's. We haven't started serving food yet. Stop by later. Oh, are you the new waitress? Perfect. You're right on time. We'll start serving food real soon. Want me to explain what you have to do?
Yeah.
You'll see. It's super easy. By watching closely, you'll see what mood the customer is in. Customers come in and sit down. You have to give them time to choose a meal without bothering them. Then they'll want to place their order. After that, you just come see me to get the meal before bringing it to them. Don't get the order wrong. Next, the customer will eat their meal. It'll take a different amount of time for each person. Just don't bother them while they're eating. Most of them really hate that. Once they're finished, they'll want to pay for their food quickly before leaving. Go to them fast so they don't leave without paying. Try to take a few orders at the same time before bringing out the meals. The customers like that better. That said, you can only serve one meal at a time. Well, that's it. Easy as pie, right? Do you want me to repeat the instructions? Nope, just like waiting. All right, we're officially open. Look at the menu. Decide what it is you want to do. Chef's pie, and be quick about it. Chef's pie. You know what? Oh my god. Let's see. A big wok? Yep. Chef's pie. Thank you.
Going as fast as I can.
Thank you. Let's get yourself a big wok. And it's because I asked him two things, so he's mildly annoyed. Eat your food. Would you like to pay? Wasn't bad, just so-so. I really enjoyed the meal, thanks. You're welcome, folks. I don't need anything. What would you like to order? What would you like to order today? Hello. A salad. Oh, dang it. Big wok. Sorry. Salad. I gave you one. Let's go get a big wok. I guess the other guy wanted salad too, huh? You're welcome. Chef's pie. Let's get a salad first. And the chef's pie. You ready to pay? just gonna hover behind you. What you want? Special? Chef's Big Walk. Today's special. Chef's pie.
Thank you.
I'm coming, lady. Chef's pie. Chef's pie. Chef's pie. Chef's pie. Lots of pie. A big walk. Alright, I'll get you first. So I don't forget. You're welcome. I'll get your money. Special pie. I'm coming. Thank you. I know. Finally. I can only go as fast as my feet will carry me. Kick very fast. Today's special. Trying. You better not leave without paying. Yes, I realize it. Probably said something bad about the service. Going as fast as I can. I'm only one person. We're only 2 people here. There we go. So, mostly average. A couple goods and 1 really bad. We don't need any meals. We're good. Nice. We're done for today. We waited on 15 customers today, and no one left without eating or paying. The average customer satisfaction was 6.3, which is not bad. Here are your wages. Feel free to come back and work for us. Alright. Bye-bye. Well, we have enough to pay Dude Faced. Oh, it's already night? What a day. Talk about... it's about time I headed back to the inn. I could move along, but I want to do that last minigame too. See what that's about. Something about house sitting or cleaning. Maid at the Delmore residence. Delmare. Mrs. Delamere awaits you in her mansion. Just remember, keep your cool. Last time I volunteered, Minnow should be doing this kind of thing. Last time I volunteer, Minnow should be doing these kinds of things. Alright. Where's Mrs. Delamere? There she is. Oh, there you are, finally. You've barely begun, and and already you're behind on your work. And what in heaven's name is that you're wearing? A flagrant abuse of aesthetic sense. Start by putting this on. Lovely. What? What the heck is this get-up? Don't you dare speak to me with that tone. You accepted the position, didn't you? Then do as you're told. It's your uniform. If it's not to your liking, you know where the door is. I see that you've come to your senses. Now go serve my dear husband his tea. Okay. Where's the tea? Oh, I would have loved a cup of tea, but there's none left. Be a dear and go fetch some at Miss Raza's shop, would you? Here, you can keep the change. Raza. Welcome to Raza's. Some tea. That'll be 25G.
You got flavored tea.
It smells really nice. The taste is something. Thank you. Ah, thank you for the tea. Oh, what a shame. I'm all out of sugar. Would you be so kind as to get me some? Thank you. You're welcome. You gonna give me money? No, you're not. You're gonna make me pay out of my own pocket, aren't you? Cheapskate. Sure, all the stuff he's wanting is gonna total more than what he gave me. So, well, let's go ahead and buy the sugar and whatever other things are here. Whiskey, probably. 15G. Alright, we're already at the 40. How much for whiskey? Whiskey? That'll be 15G. So in total, it costs 15G more. Alright. Thank you for the tea. Huh? You have some whiskey too? Not a bad idea. Just don't say a word to my wife. Glug, glug, glug. Sleepy. There you go. Ah, my husband has fallen asleep. Very good, my dear. You have done well. Now, on to more serious matters. Why do you think I need you? To clean the house, to look after the children, to serve an aperitif. Aperitif? What do you want on about? Ah, I shouldn't be surprised. You do seem to be quite simple-minded. You don't even know that the primary task of a maid is to spread gossip. It should be obvious. But let's move on to the task at hand. Rumor mongers are claiming that the game Be a Millionaire, which my husband has won several times, is rigged. We must quash these rumors quickly. Naturally, the best way to do so is to spread a counter-rumor. We must make haste. Every minute counts. Go spread the rumor in the city immediately. Your reward will depend on how many people you convince. How about you? Everyone's dream. Bah. I'm just gonna quickly... I'm not even gonna read all their dialogue. Doodly doodly doodly. It's on a timer, so... Ah! Don't accidentally hit it again. You'll get tied up with more dialogue. House full of folks to convince. Do I want anything from you? No, nothing, thanks. Bye bye. Doodly doodly doo 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 doodly doodly doo 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 doodly doo doo doo. What about the soldiers? Yeah, works. That works. Ow. Hey, soldier man, how you doing over there? Guess what, the lottery isn't rigged, but it probably is. In this town. Hey, mages, how you doing? Guess we're not talking to you.
Ah, stop it.
Just being sure. Okay, nope. Full cruise. Ah, nope, that's a store. Doodly doodly doo. A chicken lady, or man, or whatever. Person. Pretty much convinced everybody around town that the lottery is fine. Hey, lady. How you doing? Hey, Mr. Man. Doodly doo doo doo. You have convinced 29 people. Well, that's something. Here is your reward. Fantastic. Bye-bye. Is it already night? What a day. About time I headed back to the inn. I don't want to be in these main clothes. I didn't even go into the inn to talk to people. Could have done that.
Hooray!
Alright. Now I got enough moolahs. So, did you have the 150G? Ah, congratulations. Looks like you worked hard. I suppose you want to get going as soon as possible, right? Here, take this key so you can use it to leave through the sewers. No need to thank me. Your financial contribution is plenty thanks enough. Hooray. We made it. We're finally getting out of the city.
Thank you, Miss Vina. Thank you. Thanks to you, I shall see my son again. And perhaps there's still time to save my people.
Don't mention it, Minos. It's natural to help one another when you share the same fate.
The same fate? We demons do not believe in fate, only in free will.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. It was just a figure of speech.
There's no harm done. I regret getting carried away.
Kuro, I think it's time you take the lead in our little expedition.
Let's go.
Wait. Here, take this. A little keepsake from me. With thanks from the house. Ooh, a loyalty badge.
The kind of item that is completely useless.
I look forward to doing business with you again. Yeah, okay. Getting out of town, getting out of town. Oops. This item cannot open this door. But this one can. Ooh! Well, already. This is my treasure. Do not touch, Mr. Mudwell. Ah, it's the money that he took as a deposit. Fantastic. So I guess there's a secret entrance for him somewhere in town. Got our money back. Got our money back. Oh, yeah. Free at last. So, Kuro, what do we do now? How about a snack? Look for a Megalith. Kill the mobs and gain XP. Let's follow Minos. I've got nothing against him, but that seems dangerous. So, what do you say, Kuro? How about a snack? I'm not so sure it's the right time for that. Don't you think we have something better to do? So, what do you say, Kuro? Kill mobs and gain XP. No way! We can farm mobs later, after we progress more in the story. So, what do you say, Kuro? Look for a Megalith. Of course! That's it! An excellent idea. I don't know exactly how we ended up here, but it's somehow connected to the Megalith. If we find one, maybe we can go home. Ah, we need to hurry. My father's gonna worry. Although, come to think of it, if the Megalith does allow us to time travel, he's not even born yet. So, if we go back before we left... Ah! Thinking in 4 dimensions hurts my brain.
I do not quite grasp your conundrum, but if it is a Megalith you seek, you will find one north of my father's encampment.
Really? You hear that, Kuro? That's our ticket home. We'll go with you, Minos. I mean, if you don't mind.
The pleasure's mine, Miss Vina. However, I did not know whether we shall reach my father's camp unharmed. If the rumors are to be believed, Main Bridge was taken by the Empire. But perhaps we can cross it. Let's head north. We shall decide once we get there. Your strength will be of great use, Super Morio.
Give one to say Marino. Off we go. This looks like a place. Zero. A fishing village, I assume.
I dreamed that one day my Prince Charming would take me away to on a beautiful white steed. Yeah. Could you be him?
By the look of her face, I don't think Kuro is the one. Some pirates have set up on a nearby island. Must be nice being a pirate, sailing the seas, going wherever the wind takes you. Oh, would that I were a few years younger. Don't have a boat. A clearing. Hello. Welcome! Did you come for the treasure hunt?
Yeah.
It's simple. You cut up to 4 bushes of your choice. My treasure is hidden in one of them. Oh, and the gardening fee is 10G. Let's go. That one. And that one. Not this time. Let's keep trying. I want your treasure. Boo. I assume it's like a star or something. Nope. Could be randomized, but I'm gonna try like every bush anyway. What? Not this time. Nope, not that one. Oh, there's more up there. Oh my god, there's a lot. Alright. Let's do this. It's you, lonely bush. Something. Not one of those. La 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 la. Doo 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 doo. Doodly doo doodly doo doodly doo. Nope, not those. Not those ones. Okay. Well. Ah, whoops. Ooh, yay! An Oricon ore. Wow! How did you find my treasure? Wow. Or how? Well, here's for you. You got an Oricon ore. Good. So find a place that will, you know, make better weapons or something.
What's this place?
Ooh, yay. Perfect. Have a smithy. Smithy.
Smithers.
Hello, hello.
You waste your time bothering me, as I have no weapons for sale. You see, I only fashion the most exceptional of weapons, but such arms can only be forged with Oricon ore.
Have one.
You dug up some Oricon? Ah, let me forge you an item with that. What would you like to make?
What's the belt for? Definitely the sword. Let's see. I should look up what they do. What dost thou do? Yeah, what's it do? Ba, 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 ba. Alright. Cool. So the armor. Want me to forge an Oricon sword? To make that item, I'll need 4 pieces of ore.
I don't have 4 pieces.
Why would you collect all that ore if you're not going to use it? Well.
Come on.
Yay. Hooray. I was hoping he'd have one in his stashes. Cool. Alright. So yeah, the belts, boots, and armor just add to your defense, whereas the sword will add to your attack. So we'll start off with that. Yes. Here we go. And it's complete. You got an Oricon sword. The ultimate sword. You won't find a sharper one. Mighty fine work, if I do say so myself. Please come back and see me if you have other items you need forging. Sweet. Totally worth going through the minigame over there in the clearing. Just enough to get a super sword. Super duper. What is this place? The Windy Valley? And we're supposed to be going north. Okay, so a scenario we will have to come to later, I'm sure. Main bridge. Alright, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back shortly. Okay.
What have we here at Main Bridge? Daggerlad Plains. Demonia. Genova City.
The Empire has deployed troops in enemy territory, so civilians aren't allowed past this point.
Sorry, no one's allowed to cross the bridge at this time. Or maybe I'll just do this. Careful! The boulder's gonna fall this way! Quickly, Kuro! Let's make haste and cross the bridge. Bye-bye. Squirrel. Squirrels. Let's bless them all until we get pushnicket. Can't use that. That forest to the left looks like you can only approach via airship. Or some flyy thing. Haunted forest. Brr. This place gives me goosebumps. I wouldn't want to spend my vacation here.
We call it the Haunted Forest.
Haunted? I hate ghosts!
Are you not aware that ghosts do not exist, Miss Fina? Did you hear that?
Kuro, protect me!
Super Mario, protect us!
You're not welcome here, Master Jatai. Yeah? Master Jatai. Jatai? Master Jatai told us not to let you through. Turn back or die.
Let's turn back, shall we? There must be another way to reach my father's encampment. At least I hope so.
No way. First off, those ghosts didn't look so tough. And second, Kuro and I are really in a hurry to get back home. So, are you with me, Kuro? Should we move forward?
Well, after you in that case.
I think we just found his weakness, Kuro. Whoopity-doo.
Level up! Fantastic.
Monsters.
Hello? Nope. They're gonna appear in a second, okay. Maybe. Try using Fina's move. Yeah, okay. Well, alright. What the butts?
No way are you walking out of here.
So says you, ghost.
Grr.
Bring it.
Ooh.
Ow, 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 ow.
Grr, grr, grr. No more.
What's over here? A secret treasure? Happily.
Ooh.
Okay. There's a way to get over there. From here. There you go. Star. Nope. Green goop. Goopy. Alright, there we go. Get that gravestone. Hello, ghost. Wham. To another level. Almost to another one. No more ghosties. Found a little path here. Gonna get around that lake. We get to that spot. Wow! Alright. Oh, what? Ow. Whoa. Ah. Nice. Oh, snap.
Water!
Water everywhere. Not a drop to drink. I'll be having that money. Yeah, leveled up.
Ooh. A little bit stronger now. A little bit stronger now. Ah, okay. Anything else? That's it? Okay. Just give us a little air pocket, that's all. Oh, snap. Oh, butts. Okay. Good. More green goop. Now we can walk on the lake. What do you see? No longer a lake there, I suppose. Oh wow, cutting them down in one hit now. That one little bit of increased strength. Look at all that. And even these guys. Cool.
So, you're the intruders who dared enter my forest?
This forest belongs to the King of Demonia. Though it lies near the Empire, it's clearly on our territory.
Humans, demons, you're all the same, aren't you? Killing each other over a line drawn on a map. Well, this forest is mine, because me and my ghost friends live here.
Those ghosts are your friends?
Yes, absolutely. They entertain me whenever I like.
Sounds more like servants than actual friends.
Actual friends? And what would you know about it, humans? If you think you're so special, humans, find my ghosts. You'll not get through this forest without catching them. Arr, 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 arr. You still have one more to find.
Poor Guardian. He doesn't know what it's like to have a friend.
I must say, I do not like the looks of this place.
Come on, last ghost. Gotta be over here, right? Maybe not. No. Well, let's go with searching. Not there. Where could he be?
You think you're so special, Barbara.
One last ghost. Gotta find the ghost with the most. Let's go all wassailing. Across that little bridge. Can't remember exactly which way we came. Oh, here's something. Edge of the forest. It's the Lost Woods thing. Yep. Yepper. Okay, yeah, we came this way, so I don't know if we crossed that other little bridge down here. We'll give it a shot. Okay, yeah. Okay. What? Alright, gotta position him a little bit closer. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah. That's it. There's all your friends.
If you think you're so special, humans, find my ghosts. You'll not get through this forest without catching them. What? You found all my ghosts? Then, as promised, I'll let you leave the forest, but who will I play with now? Go away and never come back again.
He'll be all alone here. I couldn't take that.
Let us journey on, Super Mario. My father's camp is not much farther.
An actual friend. Leave me now and never return.
Yo, 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 yo.
Demon camp.
Look! Humans! How did they find our camp? Quick, grab them. We can't let them escape.
Wait.
Lord Minos! You're alive!
The king thought you lost forever after the sorcerers captured you.
These humans helped me to escape Genova. They're my guests. No harm must come to them.
Humans helped you?
Believe it or not, they did. Take me to my father. I must speak with him at once. And inform my son that I've returned.
Yes, Lord Minos. Lord Minos?
I will explain everything later. I must see my father before it's too late. Thank you again for your help.
How some humans like you fooled Lord Minos. That I do not know, but I've got my eye on you. You're lucky, humans.
You should probably follow Lord Minos and see what's happening, but since you seem so interested in the lives of demon soldiers here, I'll tell you about my own. I was born 60 years ago, which makes me fairly young for a demon. We live much longer than humans, you know. My childhood in Demonia was rather peaceful. There were indeed a few wars with your previous emperor, but nothing too serious, fairly routine, you know. Humans and demons have never really gotten along, which reminds me that I once had a human friend. Oh, he wasn't like you at all, but we had some good times together. And that's probably why I'm telling you all this. In fact, what was I going to say? I don't really remember, but no matter. Thank you for coming and speaking with me. It's nice to chat with someone. The other demons don't like to talk to me, on account I talk too much. As if liking to talk was a flaw. Well, it's true I like to have a chat with people who come and see me, but then they're quick to walk away. Do you have any idea why? No, of course you don't. It also seems that I forget I've met people, and so I do the same thing over and over. Can you believe that? I, for one, believe it, because I don't know if you've ever noticed, but everyone does the same thing. It's really odd, isn't it? I do wonder if there's not an unsolved mystery in there somewhere, a hidden meaning to the universe. That we're all just robots made to spit out what someone else wrote. Yeah, I know, I'm talking nonsense, but why not, right? After all, the great strides made by science were based on the most outrageous theories. Well, that's me. That's me done, I think. It's also a trap. If you just try to quick press through that, you might accidentally have him start over and do the whole spiel again.
Aren't you hungry? I am, and you look pretty appetizing. Like I was going to eat you. Then again, that's the kind of stories you tell your young ones, right?
Father, I've returned. Minos, my son. I thought I had lost you. When the Empire's soldiers joined forces with the sorcerers and attacked us out of nowhere, despite our 10-year truce, you were the one who stepped in and allowed us to escape. I only did my duty as general of our people's army. I had to protect you. Arthas, you did your duty, and I'll grant you that. The current situation is dire. Following the surprise attack by the Empire's forces, we were separated from the rest of the army. I have been trying to rally our troops from here, but we're too far behind. The sorcerer's power is too great. Father, we must fight. I know, but things are off to a bad start. I fear Demonio will be attacked before we can reach and defend it. After centuries of coexistence, it seems the humans have now decided to exterminate us. We cannot let that happen. And not all humans are evil. I learned that during my stay in Genova. I am glad that you made friends in these dark times. Father, there is something else. The Empire. They have built something they call the Weapon. I have yet to identify its energy source, but it has frightening power. If they ever use it against us, our entire kingdom would be wiped off the map. I'd heard stories of this weapon, but I did not think, if what you say is true, we must stop them from using it. I will not leave my people to die. Father.
Dad! Dad! You came back! I knew you were alive!
Reno, my son! Forgive me, my absence must have caused you much grief.
Not one bit. I didn't even cry. I knew my dad was the strongest of all.
Yes, your father is very strong indeed. He killed all those mean humans and came home.
Yeah! Are those humans your prisoners, Dad?
No, those are nice humans. I would even call them my friends.
Nice humans? But there are no nice humans.
You shall see when you grow up. I hope you too will have human friends.
Never!
Miss Fina, Super Mario, forgive him. Forgive him. He is but a child, and to him all humans are the enemy.
I understand. But if human children and demon children all believe the myths, can there ever be peace between our two peoples?
I almost forgot. You did not come here to listen to these stories. I will take you to the Megalith. It is north of the encampment, on the bluff.
He didn't answer my question.
Thank you for helping my son escape. The kingdom of Demonia is eternally grateful to you. I must find a way to contact Lothair. We must avoid this disaster.
Humans and demons being friends? How naive. So, you're like a superhero, but you're human. Weird.
Oh, weapons.
Any friend of Lord Manos is a friend of mine. What do you need?
I suppose I'll be getting the bronze armor.
Yes.
Thank you. Ah! Whenever you take it off, you'll be able to jump 10 feet in the air. Don't need the sword. Attack minus 11.
Old sword.
I'll keep it.
Come back anytime.
Come back anytime. Anytime.
Alright, nothing else here. Nothing to see here.
Here's the Megalith I spoke of.
That's definitely a megalith. It has the same symbols etched into it as the one that brought us here. But then, I don't know how to activate it.
Activate it? Megaliths are nothing more than monuments of the ancient Magi civilization. They did not serve any purpose.
Nah!
What was that?
Dad! It's the Empire! The sorcerers are attacking the camp!
What? How in the world did they find us?
Find them. No member of the Demonia royal family must get away. Find them.
That's how he said it. Not questioningly.
Ah, there you are.
The Great Magus. Run away, son! Run!
Minos Demonia, son of King Arthas, general and heir to the throne. I have you to thank for this.
Me? No. How did you?
How did I follow you? Oh, it wasn't that hard, although I didn't think you would make it through the haunted forest. But when you did survive, all it took to track you down was guessing where you would exit from. And here I am.
What have I done?
This is all my fault. Oh, don't fret now. You won't have to despair much longer.
Watch out! You broke it. Wah!
They disappeared? How could that be? Find them! They can't be very far. Oh no. Ooh.
Hello? Hello? Well, I'm not sure how she was meant to say that. Hello? Well, what the heck were you doing there? What the heck were you doing here? What? Okay. You weren't taking advantage of my being... indignant. That's how they meant it. Hello? Where are we anyway? The Megalith? It activated when the sorcerer destroyed it. It means we're back home. Well, I hope. I had this strange feeling of volume. Just like that day I ate too much chocolate, but without the stomach ache. Don't you have the same feeling, Kuro? Sure. It's odd. None of us had chocolate mousses. Anyway, enough about this chocolate mousse thing. That megalith will no longer work.
Where have the sorcerers gone? And my son, how is he?
Minos. Actually, it's a bit complicated. Where should I begin?
What do you mean complicated? They're all dead, is that it?
Well, hold on, let me explain. This isn't gonna be easy. We're not in the same time as before. Kuro and me came from the present. I mean, for you, it's the future. But to us, your present is our past. I'm not sure I'm being very clear.
I did not understand a thing. They're all dead. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
In a way, yes. Or maybe they're just older.
I refuse to continue this conversation. I must find my son and save my father.
I think I'm gonna need a new approach. We can't leave him alone, Kuro. "3D land." Oh. Minos.
In the year 950 of our Lord, here were the demons vanquished by Emperor Lothair and his troops. The inscription on the statue. How is this possible?
That's what I was trying to explain, Minos. The Megalith. We traveled through time. Kuro and I come from the year 999, almost 50 years after the demons were defeated. An ancient led us to your time. An accident led us to your time, and the Empire captured us. And when the Great Magus destroyed the Megalith, something came out of it. I think that thing brought us here. I really wish we'd returned home, but I guess the feelings were in a different time period.
All of this seems impossible. And yet, this statue. But why? What is the meaning of our lives if everything's already written?
I don't understand it much myself, but look at Kuro. He continues to fight no matter what. At first, I was terrified at the thought of being lost. But while following Kuro, I began to understand. Life is just right now, this very moment, whenever you happen to be. I don't know if the past has already happened or if the future can be changed, but I know I exist right here, right now. It's just me in the here and now, and Kuro is the one who made me realize that. So I'm not afraid anymore. Although rats and mushrooms still do it, of course.
I'm not convinced. My people have been conquered, and I shouldn't be here. My son, what's become of him?
Instead of asking ourselves all these questions, we'd best be off looking for another Megalith. If we were able to go into the past, then you should be able to return to your own time. Let's focus on that instead of dwelling on the question we can't answer. Hey, don't I sound a little adult, Kuro?
I don't know if I can be as strong as Super Mario or Miss Fina, but I'll do my best.
This area and the scene leading up to it makes me think a lot of the Fiend Village in Chrono Trigger. Bibby's tent. Good old Bibby. Bibby.
Ah, what a fine young man you are. Folks call me Granny Bibby, but I've got the heart of a young woman. Besides, I'm not really that old. So anyways, feel free to invite me out sometime. Some evening. We could go out for potions. Maybe more if you feel a spark. Hey, speaking of potions, what can I do for you, darling?
Wake an ally.
Do you know what you're asking me, my little peach cobbler? First, I can only proceed with awakening if you bring me enough mana. Mana's that life energy. Extremely rare stuff. What? Mana's that life energy. Extremely rare stuff. And even then, if the awoken individual isn't ready to accept the awakening, they'll die. At any rate, you're short of mana. Come back later, my love-starved vampire. What can I do for you, darling?
Buy a potion.
I hope you brought me some good stuff, my sweet gummy bear.
About a red goop.
Granny Bibby's gonna fix you a real nice potion.
Goopy. You got a red potion. Restores all of your HP.
Think of me when your pretty lips touch the bottle. What can I do for you, darling? I hope you brought me the good stuff. Granny Bibby's gonna fix you a nice potion.
Green potion restores half your HP. Can I do more than one?
You know you can only carry a single potion of the same type, my fallen angel. What can I do for you, darling?
Nothing at the moment.
See you soon. Kisses.
Oh, Granny Bibby. Bibbidi babbidi boo. Can't go in there. I don't think. Oh, it looks like we can. Okay. The Haunted Forest. Sure. Hey. If you bump into the boss, don't judge him by his appearance. Some people call him a monster, but that's because they don't know him. And anyway, he takes good care of us. Without him, we'd just be run-of-the-mill thieves. Ah, a new recruit? Don't you worry, this job is real easy. We just find stuff that's banned in the capital and resell it to people who want it. It's not too dangerous as long as you don't get caught by the militia, of course. Oh, well, I want to talk to your boss. Oh, frame lag. I used to live in Genova. My dream was to become a trader, but I quickly learned that the only traders' sons became traders. That only traders' sons became traders. So then I came here. When you think about it, our work is kind of like what traders do. Don't say anything bad about the boss. He's our savior. Many of us are sons of pirates. Long ago, a volcano erupted on our island. The boss took us in and taught us a new trade.
Boss.
The boss grew up here, so he's very attached to the forest. Personally, I found it a bit gloomy at first, but I got used to it eventually. What? Ghosts? You know ghosts don't exist, right?
So says you.
If you're looking for the boss, I'm afraid he's had a bad day. He took off to get some rest in his lair. Best not to disturb him while he's in that mood. He has a short fuse. And besides, his lair is chock full of booby traps. Anyway, it's up to you. You've been warned. I'm going in. Booby traps. Oh. It's the dude. It's the alien dude from the forest. Oh my god, it's scary thwomps. Oh my god! Oh, it hurts so bad. But I'm stuck. Well, thankfully I just saved. He just stuck me into the... Yep. Well, that's that. Brilliant. Continue. Go this way first, then. Ugh. Why are you so laggy? Doesn't like the 3D rendering. No quality option. Just have to deal with it.
Ah! Oh!
Gooby goo.
Oh no!
Or a skeletonopon. Oops. Level up! Your teeth are shiny. There we go. Okay. Guess I need a key. Oh, I just had to kill all the skeletons, is all. Hello. Ow. Well, okay. Guess we're backtracking. No. That's that. Yes, continue, please.
Yow!
Cute. Okay. What do I do next? Didn't see that opening. Blah, blah. Yeah. Oricon sword. It kicks butt. Kicks all the butt. Wow. Boo 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 boo. Boo bee boo boo. Boo bee boo boo. Boo doo 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 doo. Meow meow meow. Boo 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 boo. to. Have some fire. Dude, it's right there. You're crossing it. You need to bring fire with you. Okay. Okay. Guess that's how it has to work. Ouch. Well, there's one for you. I'm gonna put a books. Okay. There you go. Lovely.
Rusted. Sweet. I can blow off the steam on something that won't complain afterwards. Apologies in advance if I break it. Yeah! Hooray! Piranhas. Oh, that was a big boost in strength. Very good. Ooh, silver. See you there. Didn't see you there, buddy. Cool. Cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, I guess not. Ow. That stinks. Fine. Take me out. I'll respawn right there. Okay. Whoa. There we go.
Fina, can you reach it from here? No, too far. Here we go. Oh no. It's a big old slime. Yeah, push it against the wall. It's just like the ghost boss in Wind Waker. Teeny tiny little ones. You're done. Get out of here. Butthole. There we go. Yeah, let's bring this little rafty around. We'll bring that little rafty around. No, let's do it again. So we can get that chest. Ow, ow. I'm gonna have to fight this boss again. No, good. That's good. Got a strange gem. Yet another item that's likely to bring you trouble. Ow! Rude. Rude, dude. Well, here's one. Strange gem. You've used one gem, but the other's still missing. Alright, well. Figure out how to get past that one area. Weird. Can't get through here. That one suit of armor was blocking our way. Very strange. Nope. to do next, other than the statue just being there. I'm not able to move it. Switch. Just figured I'd check. Yeah. This seems like it will lift up, but I don't know how to make that happen either. The only other thing I can think to do is try to bring one of these guys with me. But don't look like I can. There's no indications that they're able to come along. No. Put me back near that statue, isn't it? Yep. Hey, slime. Do something. Yeah. Really don't know where to go next. Doesn't seem like I can go through this door. Don't see any switches. I'd say Evoland. It has the strongest design in this dungeon. It's kind of shoddy. Just backtracking to see if I missed anything, and no, it doesn't look like it. Oh, probably just end up looking it up then. That's what I'm doing. Now I gotta waste time getting my head against the wall. It's possible that we don't have the ability to get past this part yet. Who knows? Ow! blah. Like, seriously? Yeah. Alright. Let's do the thing I already tried doing several times. Just interact with the statue. Apparently that's all it takes. In that specific case, a prompt would actually be useful. Oh look, you could do this the whole time. Ow. Okay. Oh, spiders. All right. Elevator. Oh, it's just a big button. Okay. Be having those. I have to clear out these two. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Can't use this one. Huh. Very weird. Can't go across that. Okay. Can't do anything here either, huh? Okay, I guess I gotta shoot some energy. That's good. Woo! Hooray. Not activate? Alright. Whatever. Alright. Nothing there. Curious. Okay. Okay. I think I get it. Might not have enough time. Okay. Let's bring this one around. Now. There we go. All right. Ooh, a strange gem. Gem, that's very strange. Alright, dude. Hello, fellow. A tie.
Who broke my beautiful pots? I loved those pots. Oh, I recognize you. You're the ones who came and chased my ghost friends out of the forest. Now that I've got new friends, you want to take those away from me too? No. I don't believe you. I see I have no choice. I'll have to get rid of you.
Ah!
Bam. Ah. So we are supposed to shoot those out. Yeah. Ouch. Ow. Well, we got a green potion. Let's use that. Do you want to use the potion? Yes, I do. We're running low. Yeah, you're done, Jota. Calm down. We can be friends. Yo.
You're just too strong. Sorry, my friends. Once again, I failed to protect you.
But we don't want to attack your friends.
She speaks the truth. We simply require your assistance. You seem strong enough to remove the boulder from main bridge.
The boulder. Why didn't you say so?
But you attacked us first.
Oh dear, I suppose so. Please forgive me. I only thought. Actually, I should be thanking you. After our encounters, I had a change of heart. Since I've lived alone for so long, I resolved to make some actual friends. I suppose humans aren't so bad after all. Haha. It's been ages since that whole ghost thing. Anyway, you're quite the looker for your age, ma'am. If you have any tips for keeping your skin so smooth, I might be interested. Although I am not human, I'm starting to get these wrinkles in.
Hey, I'm still young.
Might we get back to the issue at hand? I want to find my people. There go, we have to cross that bridge.
Sadly, I don't have the strength to do that. But you're a demon, aren't you?
Yes.
Then perhaps I could help you. Think of it as an apology for attacking you. We Guardians are able to harness mana.
Mana? My dad mentioned that once. Some kind of natural energy. You find it in all living things, but it's dangerous in large doses.
Yes, that's right. They say it's possible to increase a demon's strength using mana. How about I give you mine? Really, it's the least I can do.
You got mana. Natural life energy, guaranteed 100% sustainable, eco-friendly, and gluten-free.
It is done. I hope it helps you. Now leave. I need a rest for a spell. That fight wore me out. It's been ages since I swam that much. Maybe I should start exercising more and lose a little weight.
So, Jatai is a guardian too. Like the one we faced in the forests in my time. I wonder if they're somehow connected to the Magi.
Did you catch that, Super Mario? We must locate the person who will help us use this mana. Bye, Jatai.
Or Yatai. Might have to come back to get those chests sometime. Who knows? I'm not in a rush. It's definitely a Zelda 2 homage song.
Ah, yes. Ah, what a fine young man you are. Bah, bah, bah.
Yeah, might as well get some more green potion. Waken ally.
Oh, wonderful. You dug up some mana. Let's start off with this beefy one. He'll make an ideal test subject.
Upgrading powers. Minos' power has reached level 2. You can focus longer to unleash a more powerful attack.
What can I do for you, darling?
Nothing.
See you soon, my rubber ducky.
Main bridge. Let's remove that boulder. Hey, there's a rock. Break that rock too. No. No, I cannot. I'll do this. Blah. Lovely. What y'all got to say?
Sure, our boss is tough enough to smash that boulder. I tell you, though, he's stubborn as a frickin' goat. He barely ever leaves that haunted forest. You'd have to force him to move his hiney over here, but nobody dare. I mean, he just scares everyone off. But deep down, he's a really nice guy.
Hey there. It's not often you see somebody on this side of the bridge. We used to call this main bridge, but 100 years ago a boulder fell and blocked it. No one's ever been able to remove it. Yet again, since the war ended, people don't really come out here to Demoni anymore. Anyway, I doubt any human will be able to break that boulder. What boulder? There is no boulder anymore.
What?
Kuro! Look! Look at that!
Oh no.
What?
What happened here? Where's my village? My parents? My friends? Everything's gone. I had my suspicions, but now I'm sure of it. This isn't our time period. We have to find out what happened. Let's try Genova. Someone there should be able to tell us.
Is there a way to quick save? It's all awesome. Once you get into villages. Yeah. Alright. This is where I'm going to call it today. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. I'll be continuing this tomorrow at some point. Till then, yeah, see y'all later. Have a good one.